Welcome guys, back to the channel, what we're doing here. I know it's been like a little while since I posted. Life is getting crazy. And the gym, it's still remained a big part of the life, but we have some changes. So for those that don't know, I have been working through this injury, which I've stated before in a previous video, just called plantar fasciitis. It's just something that makes it really difficult to walk and squat and basically use your feet. Otherwise, everything else about me is completely good and is very, very healthy. But one thing that I've been looking into and that I've recently made a purchase of was I got these insoles and they've been amazing. So I'm hopefully looking forward to seeing a massive change in the next month or two. And even then, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go back to the weights I was lifting before with concerning weight bearing activities. We're obviously gonna have to ease back into it, but we should be back to where we were in 3 to 6 months. So it's definitely a long process, but regardless, we continue to strive, we continue to work, and it's gonna be great. Also, this is what I've applied for. So I applied for an Htlt, Harder Than Last Time Supplements affiliate program, and just in hopes to see if they even get back to me. But I'm currently going to order some new supplements, and it's going to be exciting to see with my goals how they ultimately affect the results that I have and how I feel while taking these supplements. So since I'm not exactly a believer in, at least for myself, taking steroids or substances that are deemed unnatural, because I want to preserve my health, and I believe that health and longevity is the best way for someone to live their life. At least for me, I think it's the best way for me to live my life. It's the healthiest. My goal is health, and obviously with health comes a great physique. And so if I can get the best of both worlds, that's ideally what I'm looking for. Strength, speed, and endurance, good looks, and discipline and everything that comes with it. So by being natural, I am looking forward to trying out some of these new supplements from Coach Greg. He highly promotes them. I believe it's his company, Htlt, Harder Than Last Time Supplements. So the 3 that we're going to be going for, and let me just record my screen really quick. So sweet, what we're going to do is he's requested, or no, he highly promotes these 3. He's got Tricestrone, he's got the, which also comes in capsules and I'm going to say containers. So you have Ecti Builder and you have Tricestrone. I think Ecti Builder is just the new name for it. And so he sells both of them on his supplement company. So we'll go get some Ecti Builder. That's completely spelled wrong, but they pop up anyways. Until I run out of my current supply of creatine, I'm not going to be purchasing any from Harder Than Last Time Supplements. But once I do, we'll be able to test that stuff out. I typically go with unflavored, and it ends up working the best for me. So now we're going to get some GO2 Max. Again, Coach Greg right on the front, as you saw that just for a second. But yeah, GO2 Max, he always preaches about it being something that's good for the heart, helping out with cardio and allowing your body to get better endurance. And so as my goals are, I'm working on waking up early in the mornings, typically 5 a.m., trying to get some 30 minutes of cardio in just to get the blood flowing and then lift weights later. And so my job also requires a lot of walking, and so I end up having a very physical day. I strive to have a very physical day. And so I'm just going to with GO2 Max, which has the supplement MNN in it. I am looking forward to seeing what my results look like. The other thing that I was looking at, and I think we already added that to the, we got to add that to the cart real quick. Okay, close. So G-test. So Coach Greg, he preaches a lot about how supplements back in the day of like testosterone boosters were pretty crap. So this is G-Shred. It's a fat burner. Just helps you move more. You always have the hands. But I think G-test, it's a, oh, okay. The last time I looked, it was out of stock. Oh, okay, it's actually still out of stock. But it's a premium test booster, according to this. Obviously, I want to do a little more research, so maybe it's a good thing that it's out of stock. I have heard off of Coach Greg's advertising of his supplements that before all the G test or not G test, all of the testosterone supplementing companies, like I think 80s or 90s or early 2000s, a lot of those were kind of like a swing and a miss. And so maybe you'd like see a couple interesting results or significant results, nothing too insane. But since we've come a long way from there in the supplement industry, apparently, allegedly, Coach Greg is claiming that this is a lot better and actually works and will show a lot bigger results than anything that we've seen before. And they're continuing to develop it. And so right now I'm currently going to check out with that cart. So GO2 Max and Ecti Builder. And the cool thing about this, and so let's see if I'm too far away from the Wi-Fi. Nope, we're just going to continue. All right. So discount code. If you do code, I think all caps Greg, that'll give you, it should give you a certain percentage off. Yeah. So I got $15 off. I think it gives you like 15% off. So it's actually freaking amazing. But that's essentially what I've applied for. I'm applied to get my own code so that once you guys start seeing the supplements I'm taking, hopefully I'm affiliated with Htlt by then, you guys can just start using my code, which I can't remember the code for it, but it's irrelevant because I don't even have an affiliation with Htlt right now. We're going to go ahead and purchase these here in a second. Oh, the other thing I wanted to go over, so I'm going to switch gears here. The reason why I have decided to use these is because I kind of wanted to get an edge in the gym. And, you know, since I am a firm believer in being as healthy and just doing it the natural way, I don't want to start taking steroids or then get to the point where, let's assume I did take steroids, you get that itch in your mind where it's like you kind of want to start abusing them and you kind of go down a bad road. I prefer just to try and take supplements as long as I can, and obviously the research is studied and proven. So I'm going to start within the next week or two. We'd like to continue to take creatine, just 5 grams a day. We'll follow the recommendations and the instructions of GO2 Max, as well as Ecti Builder, which is that testosterone that Coach Greg is always preaching about. And then eventually, once G-Test is back in stock, we'll start taking that as well. So those 4 things are what I'm looking to add to my supplementation. But essentially, those are just going to give me the edge that I'm trying to look for so that I can reach some of my older goals. Right here, I'm just showing you guys some of my old aesthetics posts that I had back in the day when I first started this and I was a lot less consistent. But this post here, let's see. Oh, frick. Let's see if we can turn this up. Yeah, so, whew, this is freaking hot. But this, I feel like I'm the most shredded I ever was. And I kind of want to get back to that day, but I have more muscle now than I did then. But like the shreds were absolutely insane. So going into some potential modeling opportunities, I want to obviously appear the best. I want to look very lean. And recently I feel like I've kind of fallen off the train, but within the next 4 to 6 weeks, I want you guys to be with me that entire process. So taking new supplements, really hitting hard on the diet, going to be tracking and monitoring everything, looking at the ins and outs of what I eat in the day, and just having a good time. So enjoying the gym, enjoying feeling healthy, enjoying feeling good, enjoying seeing progress. That's what this is all about. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll definitely talk to you guys here in a little bit. We're going to keep up with that progress of waking up early in the morning, and it's good to be back, guys. Take care.